What's up, everybody? It's your host, Kurt Dragoon, and in this video today I want to talk about attack planning and cleanup if the attack fails. So let's look at this base, and as you can see just by looking at this base, it's a 9.5. It's got 3x bows, so it's going to be a little bit tougher than a Town Hall 9, and I'm a Town Hall 9 max, but I know I had to, I didn't want to take on this base with the ground attack because I knew there was going to be 5 big bombs, and I just really wanted to air it just to be on the safe side. So right away, these two air defense on the outside of the base made me want to air this base even more. And why I say that is my plan right away when I looked at this was I would sacrifice my my Barb King right here to take out this and a wizard, and then I would queen charge into this compartment right here with the bomb tower and get the queen, this air defense, and clear out all this with a rage, and get this air defense too going in. And then basically I would low the base from this this wizard tower and archer tower area. I'd start dropping hounds, like 1 hound here to go to this air defense, 1 hound here around this wizard tower to go to this air defense, because in my mind that was the only air defense left, and I would have plenty of haste and rage to get me through the base. Well, that didn't happen. So actually all this planning, and I spent a pretty good amount of time planning this attack, and I actually consulted one of my teammates, Zero Yoshi, asked him to look over my sketch and see what he thought about it. He had some concerns about the funnel, but all in all he said the attack looked pretty solid. He had a different idea, and he ended up cleaning it up, so his idea actually worked. So here, but what got me was a fundamental error, and we're going to talk about that right here. So right here, everything's cool. I got my little queen charge set up here. Got my BK down, went ahead and put him down to go ahead and take out that air defense. I'm going to rage him early because I'm not even going to look at him after this. But right here, I dropped too many wall breakers. As you can see, there's 4 wall breakers there, and I had 6. So if I dropped 3, I would have had plenty to regain this raid. But I dropped 4, and I didn't count them. So right here, they go to the wrong area. I wanted them to go right here. So this attack, in my mind, is already over, and I haven't even started the attack good. So, but I keep trying. I'm like, okay, I've 3-starred before, with worse situations. So maybe I can get my balloons through this base, because I had 2 hounds for 2 air defense, and these air defenses aren't close together, and so this is a really difficult try here. But I really needed my queen to go into that wall. Now I will tell you this: if I would have dropped that rage and I had 2 wall breakers left, they would have been able to break that wall if I would have raged the wall breakers. But I just wasn't thinking, guys. So basically this attack is done. This attack is done. So we'll just stop right here, because it was a failure. It didn't matter what I'd done at that point. The attack was a failure. All right, guys, let's take a look at this hit by Zero Yoshi and how he decided, after he viewed my attack, how he decided to hit the space and what his ideas were. And guys, I'm telling you, like, Zero Yoshi is a great planner on attacks. His attacks are very good, and his way that he came at this base was the only part that was similar to my attack was the queen walk part. But that's it. Zero Yoshi pretty much changed everything about the attack, and it's just everybody's thought process. This is really cool. I mean, I watched this attack live, and I was amazed at the thought process that went down behind it. So anyway, let's take a look at it. And you can see right away, I'll stop again. You can see right away he's got ice wizards. He's got only a couple of balloons. He's got that extra healer, and he's got baby drags. So obviously he's planning on taking a lot of these AD down and getting those baby drags to eat the base, and that's what they do. So let's see how he goes about it. And the way that he entered this base, there's no wall breakers. he solved the problem that I had by not needing them, and that was what's so ingenious. He funneled his queen properly and got a cheap funnel. Look at there, a couple of wizards and a archer. He'll use a baby drag down here at the bottom to eat some of this secondary funnel. But watch this, guys. Look at this. And there you go. And you know, did you notice he split the quakes? Okay, he quaked over here first, and then he quaked over here, and it still opened it up, you know, because it was still hitting the same area. But he done that to get some damage on both of these. Pretty smart guy. Now we missed it, but he used ice wizards right here. I'm sorry for that, guys. I had it probably zoomed in looking at the quakes, but he used 3 ice wizards. They took out this this defense here, this air defense, and they were killed immediately after. But as you can see, he's making his move in, and you see what he's targeting. He's targeting this air defense and the queen and the CC. So here we go with this queen charge into the base. I mean, just awesome thought process on this attack. He's going to have to rage by this queen, or king. I mean, there's no choice at all. So, and watch this trips me out right here. This is a really cool idea he had to get this air defense he's targeting. But right here, he's phased his queen. He's gonna have to deal with that. He's raged her again to get through. But at the same time that's going on, he's gonna get this next air defense down. He's using those balloons. He tried to use them to get rid of some of that DPS right there, but it didn't work. But there you go. Now the bowlers have the last air defense, and that's all you need to baby drag this base. And so he's baby dragging this base right now like a champ. Great thought process in this. I was really impressed with this attack. Now right here, I probably, if I were Yoshi, I would have put my baby drag down sooner. Where the BK is, but it's okay. He had a lot going on at this time, so he does put it down, but right here he puts it down when all these go down, so that's all right. He's still going to get it right here with this baby drag, and he's going to have just enough baby drags to get through this base. And remember, this is a 9 hitting a 9.5, so this was a pretty tough hit. And the baby drag is going to get everything down. Look at there. Boom. And right here, guys, he swagged a rage and a baby drag. So great hit. You know, guys, being able to look at a base and scout it and look at an attack that went wrong like mine and come up with another attack, this is amazing. That's what you got to be able to do to get those 3 stars at times. Sometimes you're not going to get a 3-star with your attack, but hopefully you got a teammate that can come up with something after your attack. They're not similar attacks, but they are. They're sort of similar, but his was a lot different than mine. And honestly, had I thought about some of that stuff, like the bowler walk with his king was really cool. So for me, I'm still learning, guys, so bear with me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you out, gives you some ideas, and go back to your clan and implement them, and hopefully it gets you those stars. With that being said, I'm out of here, guys.